Alright, one movie, countless books, and one video game that is going on its 16th year and 9th expansion. I'm talking about World of Warcraft. I used to play. If you have never played, get ready to not know what the hell I'm talking about. If you do play or used to play, it's no problem. Anyway, I played for a few years on and off, and being the best player and all the best gear takes so much time, attention, and commitment that it will never happen if you're just a casual player, with a full-time job, a family, and a YouTube channel. Anyway, the movie World of Warcraft is based mainly on Rise of the Horde, which I did read. And the reason why I draw these two together is because I remember, from the book and the movie, the rise of the orc warlock Gul'dan. His opening of the dark portal so he could get away from his dying world and into Azeroth and, just join with the Horde and continue on his business. There's also Garona, who is half orc, half Draenei, and caught in the middle of it all, the Alliance and the Horde, which is starting to get tense. And then it's all just a sequence of events before the onslaught of demons we all know from Burning Crusade, and before Lordaeron went to shit, leading up to the events of Wrath of the Lich King, and so on and so forth. I did try to read the War of the Ancients trilogy, but I lost interest too quickly, because sometimes if the book is based too much on the video game, it gets a little dry. And speaking of which, shortly after Wrath of the Lich King came out. That was inarguably a fan favorite expansion. It opened up a whole lot of new things, like destructible buildings, the looking for group, thing to make it easier to run heroic dungeons. So I read the Arthas novel because the story is very interesting. It's probably the most interesting. It kind of is reminiscent of the rise of Darth Vader. Since we are talking about a chosen one or a prodigal son who reacts very badly when things in his homeland start going sideways. And in this case, the onslaught of the undead in his homeland. And now, here's where I start to get a little bit annoyed with the book, start to take after the video game a little too much. Alright. I saw on a few other YouTube channels. I forget this YouTuber's name, but anyway, he's found a lot of great footage, and he does backstories on all of the main characters from World of Warcraft. And I noticed right away that a lot of the dialogue from the Arthas novel matches spot on the in-game dialogue from Warcraft 3, when Arthas goes to take over the Sunwell, and he has to fight Sylvanas for it. There are also bits and pieces of writing in the novel that are way too obviously and unnecessarily pilfered from the video game. For example, they're sitting down to dinner, the royal families, and what they're eating is recipes that in-game players will pick up, as quest rewards. Also, their clothing, like it says, Jaina wore an elaborate gown made of the finest mage weave. Mage weave is picked up off of random targets by game players. It's like they have the in-game players taking little side jobs for them, cooking and tailoring. I don't know, I just don't like it. It kind of reminds me of when they used general narration from all the Thomas Harris novels in the Hannibal miniseries. It lacks imagination. I don't like it. If you like it, good for you, okay? Alright, anyway. So, after they eat frickin' turtle biscuit and wear a mage weave, things in Lordaeron start going to shit, and as they are exploring what's going on, in the book, the in-game abominations, these guys are described to a T. Lacks imagination, but it's not up to me. And then cue the sequence of events from the Calling of Stratham dungeon from Wrath of the Lich King. And if you currently are used to play World of Warcraft, the rest is history. Alright, so that covers World of Warcraft. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. For the Alliance.